that awful at 27. You have to feel sorry for her. Getting married to that plank of wood is bad enough for starters. He appeared emotionally and socially incontinent on CBB. That's good. So the thought of him looking after her is quite terrifying. The fact he's tagged and has a curfew must be painful too. Oh, so he did beat that guy up. Yeah, didn't he actually go to prison? What? That's why he wasn't around. He went to prison while she was fucking dying. That was it. Yeah,
really?
I remember.
Why did they mention that?
Yeah, because I remember them saying. Now I remember them saying they've locked him up for 6 months, and she was going, "Oh, we need to be together because I'm dying," and the judge was like, "Tough shit, you're going to prison."
Oh,
shit, I can't believe I forgot that. Let's hope she doesn't leave that twonk a penny, even though he'll gobble up some crumbs from the red tops. And then there's the other stuff too, like, dying. That's good. We should bring that back.
I didn't even know that was a word.
That's good. 27 is a pitiful age to die, even if it is the age of the rockstar death. But Jade's no Kurt Cobain. So on one side there's the good on her making cash for her kids' camp, and on the other, how undignified isn't she crass crowd. And I've been to the doctors for a smear test since, gang. Well, if it took Jade Goody to get you to look after your sexual health like that, I pity you. That's not sexual health. And in the middle of it is Max Clifford rubbing his hands together, innocent as a choir boy. Ooh, that's pathetic too. And yet I, who during CVB at 07, probably silently and not so silently wished Jade dead on a few occasions, feel nothing. I did want her empire to crumble. I didn't like stupid people being celebrated as geniuses. I don't like people being famous for being famous. And I didn't like Jade's personality. But that doesn't mean I want her to die. It doesn't mean I don't care wholeheartedly. And people pretend... Oh, no, hold on. It doesn't mean I care wholeheartedly. And people pretending they do, well, I just don't buy it. It's just another chance for a bit of celebrity rubbernecking. The old Princess Diana circus for chaps. When she dies, it will be a shock, I'm sure. It will be the end of an era in which we live vicariously through a bunch of idiots in a house or on a beach or in a jungle for nearly a decade. This time around, I think Jade could kill real Big Brother and maybe even reality TV itself. Oof. Davina's cavorting will be harder to bear than ever when their anti-queen is dead. The queen they built up, mocked, knocked down and threw away. She took her money and ran, and still is, but it didn't give her much else, did it? This could even be the death of Heat magazine. Who knows what power Jade yields? I'm still fucking reading it. Watch this space. P.S. Grammar Nazi, how do you pronounce cervical cancer? I keep hearing people pronouncing it cervical. That ain't right, is it? That's the end of my platform. How funny that we're debating the same fucking thing. I'm trying to find the one after she died. What do you think of that? Quite a
good.
Quite a flippant little cunt, wasn't I?
Well, you are. But you were also like you're right on it, really, with your assessment of it.
Ways.
Like Max Clifford exploiting, rubbing his hands together. And I don't think I ever considered that side of the Jade Goody media circus back then. I didn't really know that it was constructed as expertly as it had been. I mean, when it was in Jade's hands with the paparazzi shots and stuff, that's all well and good. But like with Max Clifford, it became a little bit more murky, didn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I've got another bit that was after they showed a program about her called As Seen on TV. Do you remember that? There's another documentary about her. So this was 2009. The last time I read about Jade, she was alive. After that, I watched her wedding, which was riveting TV, tense, sad, calculating, moving. It was her final job. Oddly, she was about the only one holding things together that day. Then there was the overblown funeral, not forgetting Jack's poem. But after that, it seemed to go pretty quiet. Maybe it's because Jack was in prison, hanging out with Boy George. And Jeff wisely flew away. There seemed to be few pickings for the vultures. So here we are, just in time for the new series of BB. And here's an advert for Big Brother. How convenient. No shit. Why was Jade the most successful Big Brother contestant?
Wait, she died in... What series has been advertised? The next summer series?
No, because this is 2009. But this is a programme about her called Jade, As Seen on TV. Laurie, you should look that up. Why was Jade the most successful Big Brother contestant? I don't know. She was stupid, bawdy, silly, funny. She was a contradiction. I don't know if Patsy Palmer is great doing the voiceover. She doesn't exactly have the most pleasant voice. What's Rod Little pontificating about Jade for? What the fuck? You know who that is? No. He's a journalist. He's a cunt. At least she was honest, even if she was common as muck. It's weird seeing all these old clips of her, just how big she was before the whole race hate. Interesting to see how they dressed up all that. Oh, so they glossed over the racial stuff in this documentary.
Right.
Interesting. It still makes my stomach curl up in a ball, even now. I'll never forget how Big Brother tried to protect her. She didn't deserve it. Her whole exit interview was primed, scripted, pre-prepared, and that's not what Big Brother was about. So fucking angry about that 3 fucking years after she died. Miranda Sawyer did herself a disservice by saying, when you're angry, you'll say anything. Because I, and many others I suspect, would never say something racist under any circumstances. It was weird seeing Gordon Brown condemning her, even though he couldn't get her name right when she died. Instead, he said, sorry about Jane Goody. I like bugger all from this documentary. It was just the last bit of gold from the dead goose. I wonder what that PJ wanker is up to now. They didn't have him in here talking about her, I noticed. Well, funny old world.
10 years later.
Will there ever be another Jade? No. Big Brother is nearly on its last legs too. It's the end of an era and all we can do is watch or not. That was 2009. I was declaring Big Brother is on its last legs.
Well, it was, wasn't it?
Isn't it funny? It's
no,
so funny,
it really was on its last legs.
Why? Though. What was happening then?
That was before like Big Brother 10. That was the one with like Dogface and Freddie.
Dogface.
And that was a really bad series.
Oh, that was brilliant series. Really? I fucking love that series. Wasn't that the series you didn't watch?
Not much of it, no.
Mm-hmm.
Oddly.
That was good. Oh, wasn't that one when you were away? Oh, I've got another one here. Sorry. Sky Living, Jade Changed My Life. Do you remember that?
No.
Oh, maybe this was a show that Jade used to do. Sorry I'm a day late on this, but I don't have Sky Living, so I had to watch around her friends. And I put poof as if I've got friends. I got it on a torrent.
Humorous. I didn't have Sky Living either, so I wouldn't even known about this.
Anyway, it's here now. What date is this? It's 2011, so they're still fucking cashing in after this. It's here now. The publicity machine keeps spinning long after she's dead. There they all are, the mum, Jack, Jeff, all at war, but united by their love of Jade and her massive gob. Could any tribute be as heartfelt as Russell Brand's sweet but weird eulogy to Jade in My Bookie Work? Well, Jack Tweed's funeral poem comes a close second, but that goes without saying. Obsessed. Max Clifford. Blah, blah, blah. I like Jeff. He seems the very definition of a nice guy, unlike Jack, an attractive plank with a personality disorder. Just saying the same thing over and over again. Hold on. I remember when he called Shil Pachetti a cunt under the covers. We say cunt. We know it was something else.
Who said that under the covers?
Jack Tweed, but we know it wasn't that. It was something else.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a secret. So, this documentary told me nothing. Another documentary that told me nothing. Watching Jack trying to process his feelings of grief is like watching a toaster trying to perform open heart surgery. An admirable struggle, but it's never going to really get off the ground. That's good. I should write again.
You're good, you know.
The wedding was harrowing viewing at the time. I watched it after a long night that didn't end well. I could tell you about that if you want. She was brave, and dare I say it, beautiful. What?
This night that didn't end well. You can tell me or everyone.
Yeah, I'll tell everyone. Yeah.
Oh, bloody hell. Okay.
Hold on. Blah, blah, blah. I don't blame Jeff for whipping the boys away. Blah blah blah. It's sad Jack can't see the kids anymore, but he made his own bed really, and I think Jeff has their best interests at heart. Jesus, Jack's only 23 now. That's in 2000. Was he 18 when they got married?
No, was he?
I think so.
No wonder he was scared shitless.
It was nice seeing her friends keeping her memory alive. This show makes me pine for Big Brother. What is happening to the Channel 5 bid? What have we got to look forward to this summer? And more importantly, how am I going to get any traffic to my blog without it? So this was when Big Brother had been cancelled. Look, think about it. Do the maths here. Big Brother had been cancelled. They put this fucking show on about Jade. Big Brother got picked back up.
Channel 5 were going to grab Big Brother right away anyway.
Look, I tell you, that I've alluded to this before. That night that I watched Jade Goody's funeral, I was high. I was deeply high on ecstasy.
Yeah.
And I had to call an ambulance for myself because I thought I was going to die.
Oh.
And I watched that funeral.
Yeah.
And it fucked me up so bad.
This
is why I had to call the ambulance.
Yeah.
And
was this a documentary later?
This was the wedding. So I watched the wedding. I couldn't sleep. James was asleep, and I watched that on my own. And you know when you're hot, you probably don't know.
How quickly did they broadcast the wedding after it happened?
I can't think.
Within days, do you think?
I know you don't really do proper drugs, and I don't anymore.
No,
but
I don't really know. I
no, I know you don't.
and
No, I know
haven't.
you don't, and I don't anymore, obviously. But when I used to, when you watch something when you're like in an altered state like that,
Yeah.
it has a really more profound effect on you.
Yeah.
Like I was in
You were
the
there.
depths of despair, like
Yeah.
on ecstasy,
Yeah.
and I fucking thought I was gonna die. I called this ambulance. I was like, I'm gonna die. Like, what should I do? She's like, what have you taken? I was like, oh, I took this. And she's like, just go to bed. She's like, just grow up. She basically just told me to grow up. I was sitting on the doorstep, like waiting for the ambulance to come.
No.
Yeah.
They didn't send it.
No. She didn't send it. No. She just went no.
Send
Yeah.
it.
She just went go to bed and stop being such an
No.
idiot. Yeah. She just like told me. She probably told me off. She's like, oh, you won't be doing that again, will you? And just told me off and told me to go to bed. So whenever I see clips from that funeral, I just think it takes me back to that like really traumatic night.
Yeah.
Obviously, Jade had a worse night, but I can feel her pain through that, vicariously. Well, she had to see
She
with
was
Jack
getting married. It
Tweed.
was good night.
Yeah, I know, but she must have been knackered, bless her. Anyway, that's that story. Obviously, I'm a changed woman now. Go on, how's your tweet doing?
Someone replied. So basically, I tweeted...
What are they saying? You're fame whore. They did, didn't they?
What? Freeloading?
Yeah, did they?
Bad as Max Clifford.
Oh, I hope they did.
I tweeted a picture during that show. If you want to see it, at BB_superfan on Twitter. It's me when I met Jade. When I was a student. I look like I haven't slept for a week.
You look cute.
I've got no facial hair. Because I used to shave it off. I could grow it. For some reason, I used to shave it off.
Yeah, it looks better.
Does,
you look cute. Make it bigger.
Awful.
Let's have a look.
I haven't...
you look cute.
I don't know what sleep means. I look like a fucking zombie. I look like someone from the Munsters, basically.
You look a bit creepy.
Yeah.
Cute.
Someone replied, who also met Jade as a student.
Oh,
with their
yes!
picture of
Let's
her.
see.
She looks a lot better.
Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's nice. I hope you get more. That'd be nice.
Not the same
If
day,
you've got
though.
a picture of you with Jade, post it. Is she wearing different clothes?
Yeah, mine was in Leeds, and that's obviously somewhere else.
Yeah.
On their tour of
What are you doing in
W8
Leeds?
Smiths. I was a student in Leeds.
Oh,
went to
I
uni.
never knew that.
Yeah. She said, I did the same thing as a student. This is Samantha Payne. No one would go with me, but I'm so glad I got to meet her. The book is worth reading.
Oh, she did read the book.
She read it.
She's a better fan than you. You should retweet that. That's cute.
Retweet her picture.
Retweet her. She's
Put
getting
some
on
respect on her.
Yeah,
name.
she's a fellow super fan.
She
Follow her.
ain't following me.
Oh, fuck her then. Just retweet her. You don't have to. But don't you think that's interesting for my blog? Not my blog per se, but them doing these documentaries every couple of years after she died, just keeping it like...
Keeping it ticking over.
Yeah, keeping it ticking over.
Yeah.
Because they knew it would like get people tuning in and watching.
Well, yeah, Jade has sold. Historically, she sells, and she still does, clearly.
It's mad though to think that they were still sort of wheeling her out like year after year. I don't know, it's weird. I still can't believe there's no Jade gifts. That is an oversight, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I really need a wee. Should we have a break? We ain't had a pause
We've
in
not
an hour and a
stopped.
half.
Fucking hell.
That is long. Let's pause. Let's have a
It's the
break.
power of Jade Goody right
We've got
there.
to do BB21.
Isn't it?
Fucking hell.
Listen to our bladders.
Oh.
Yeah, we have got a lot to get through.
I've got to get my bladder scanned, you know. I've got a letter through from the hospital.
What have you got?
Oh, God.
Fucking
Oh,
hell.
my God. I wish I hadn't said that
You're
now.
revealing this on the
I'll
podcast.
get my... Oh, it's fine. I'm not bothered. I've got to get my renal tract scanned.
Oh, Christ
No, because you know I
alive.
keep getting urine infection. It's
Yeah.
all right. Oh, God. Hopefully it's not... Oh, my God. What if I've got
no.
something bad and we just said it on the podcast? Oh,
Well,
my God.
The irony that you found
Oh,
on
no.
the podcast.
Oh, no. This is a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Your phone's ringing. It's your doctor. Too soon?
A lot. Fuck. Yeah, but I've got to get my bit scanned.
Oh, they've got to stick a camera up.
You know my bladder, how weak it is, and I keep getting urine infections.
Oh, you've got weak bladder. Me too. It's like the weak bladder club over here.
Well, but we just been an hour and a half without going for a week.
It's good.
So...
It strengthens it.
I'm
Muscular.
going to cancel that hospital appointment. No, not really. But it is getting me out of the work picnic, so it's not all bad. Right. What was that? Okay, listeners, we just checked Jack Tweed's Twitter.
Oh my God.
He's got 176,000 followers. How? He ain't even got a blue tick. What the fuck? And also, he's being transphobic. I can't really talk. But I know better now than 10 years ago. He is still an ignorant
and
fuck.
non-binary phobic.
Yeah, he was being...
Basically, if it's about gender,
Yeah.
He wants it black and white, please.
He said, "You sick fucks," or something about a non-binary Santa
Sad
Claus.
little fucks or something.
People get upset about things like that. It's like, Santa Claus
Why?
ain't a real thing. Grow up. It gives a fuck. That's stupid. Also,